Wall Street expert Pierre Ferragu claims that demand for Tesla is at an all-time high. Ferragu said that many individuals concur that the demand for electric vehicles, EVs, is significantly more than what was anticipated a few years ago following his visit to Tesla's Jeddah factory in Berlin. He thinks Tesla's stock price can quickly rise to $530 if it can effectively meet the growing demand. Furthermore, if Tesla can create 20 million electric vehicles annually by 2030, the company might be valued $10 trillion. Welcome back to Everything Tesla Stock, everyone. Global EV sales increased to almost 6.6 million in 2021 from just 3 million the year before. This indicates a sharp rise in the demand for electric cars and a dramatic move toward sustainable energy. The market for electric cars has grown significantly over the last few decades, and more people than ever are purchasing and operating electric automobiles as well as other types of vehicles. The majority of Tesla supporters think that demand for and sales of Tesla cars will benefit from this rise in the use of electric vehicles. With enhanced technology and revenue scalability, Tesla has grown its markets and boosted sales throughout the course of its many years in the electric vehicle (EV) industry. What is the future outlook for the stocks of electric vehicle companies, particularly Tesla, given the present and anticipated trends in the use of these vehicles? Let's investigate. Before we begin, please click the like button, subscribe, and enable notifications if you enjoy watching videos of this kind so you can stay informed about all the news and developments pertaining to Tesla. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, claims that the company has no shortage of demand, but he does note that the automaker is having some challenges as it tries to increase the number of electric vehicles it delivers and manage inflation. Since Tesla is not immune to these market shifts, variations in delivery and sales are to be expected during this time. Fortunately, a lot of stock analysts, professionals, and investors continue to believe that Tesla will eventually beat the market despite the recent declines. Why, in spite of the challenging market conditions, do these stock experts still believe highly of Tesla? To find out, keep watching. Ross Gerber, CEO of Gerber Kawasaki Wealth and Investment Management, stated in a recent interview with CNBC that since electric cars are quickly taking the world by storm, there is no need to be pessimistic about the concept. Electric vehicle adoption is accelerating, and more individuals and nations are starting to recognize the advantages of utilizing clean energy. Policies have been put in place by nations like Australia to encourage the purchase and use of electric vehicles. The Australian government has revealed intentions to implement new rules aimed at making electric cars more affordable and increasing sales of these vehicles. Australia's Minister for Climate Change and Energy, Chris Bowen, claims that the country is still lagging behind other countries in terms of the use of electric vehicles, with only 2% of automobiles sold there, compared to 15% in Britain and 17% in Europe. He added that the nation can meet its 2030 goal of a 43% drop in carbon emissions from 2005 levels by lowering levies on electric vehicles. The majority of nations that have these policies seek to lower emissions from gasoline-powered vehicles, which, in the absence of suitable legislation to lessen them, could result in major climatic impacts in the years to come. Furthermore, by 2035, all new light-duty vehicles and passenger trucks in Canada must meet the obligatory zero-emissions standard. This indicates that more individuals are beginning to think about buying electric cars, which is a good thing. There is a good chance that more countries will implement similar measures globally. Similarly, oil prices have been volatile lately, and it's very likely that they will continue to rise in the future. Thus, switching to electric vehicles could result in financial savings over cars with internal combustion engines. According to Ross Gerber, there isn't a more compelling time to go green by buying electric and putting solar on your house. Given we anticipate record-breaking figures from Tesla this quarter, we hope that there is no disruption in China in September, given the company's production has been excellent over the last 2 quarters of the year. Do you believe Tesla will succeed in this? Tell us in the space provided for comments. Analysis indicates that demand for electric vehicles is rising at a rate that has never been witnessed before. The majority of EV marketplaces worldwide demonstrate this. In the first half of this year, 2.4 million EVs were delivered to mainland China, accounting for almost 26% of total automobile sales in the nation. China's car sales during the same period in 2021 comprised only 10% of electric cars, suggesting a growing desire for electric vehicles in the nation. EV sales were also increasing in Europe, where in the first half of the year, 1.1 million EVs were delivered, accounting for 20% of total automobile sales. In the meantime, 6% of all passenger cars delivered in the U.S. were electric. Given the growing popularity of EVs, Gerber feels there has never been a better moment to purchase an electric car. When it comes to supporting renewable energy, EVs are showing to be superior to ICE cars. As the market for these vehicles grows, electric vehicle costs may also begin to rise. At the moment, an EV typically costs less than $70,000. On the other hand, given the great demand, these cars might cost more to buy. Seth Goldstein, a Morningstar equities strategist, emphasized the value of investing in renewable energy in the same interview. He addressed the topic from the standpoint of investing in lithium, which is a crucial component needed to produce electric cars. He stated, "Lithium is one of the best trends when it comes to advancing the EV adoption topic because it is a necessary component of all EV batteries for energy storage. Consequently, investing in lithium is essentially a gamble that there will be an increase in the number of electric vehicles on the road in the future." Goldstein claims that the growing EV market would boost lithium demand, making lithium an even more advantageous investment. Many experts are upbeat about the EV industry's future, which will be extremely advantageous to Tesla, as it is a top electric vehicle manufacturer with a larger market than other EV manufacturers. With the anticipated boom in the electric vehicle market, Tesla's already highly sought-after vehicles may experience even greater demand. According to Pierre, the ability of Tesla and its rivals to increase manufacturing quantities may determine their market shares as electric cars have grown in popularity. In addition to the growing demand for Tesla vehicles, the automaker is attempting to reduce expenses, particularly related to batteries. Tesla plans to further reduce prices by employing a dry coat process for its 4680 batteries, despite the fact that it has already reduced the cost of its Model Y batteries by up to $3,000 by doing away with the bigger cells. Tesla still has a good chance of reaching this goal, despite some analysts' claims that the company is having trouble implementing this. For years, Tesla has dominated the electric car market, and it is anticipated that it will keep outpacing its competitors in sales while keeping larger profit margins. But Tesla needs to lower the price of its batteries if it wants to continue to outperform rival electric car manufacturers. It is a highly possible feat if it can accomplish this. It is clear that there will be a significant growth in demand for renewable energy infrastructure in the next years, which would substantially benefit Tesla. Tesla produces solar panels in addition to automobiles, which will significantly increase sales and profitability for the business. Tesla's solar panels have an excellent reputation in the industry, in part because of their low cost. They range in price from $9,600 to $48,352. According to reports, Tesla is among the biggest solar installers in the U.S., having completed installations of solar roofs and panels in at least 25 states. This is only one of the numerous markets in which Tesla may choose to distribute its solar panels. The company's revenue and profit margins can be further increased by expanding into other markets. According to Ross Gerber, investing in Tesla and electric cars may be the most significant investment strategy of the ensuing 10 years. He also states that one of his main areas of attention for the upcoming years will be investing in the EV theme. Gerber is really optimistic about investing in electric vehicles, but he did highlight the danger associated with this kind of business, which is something that should always be taken into account, especially in a venture as promising as electric automobiles. It goes without saying that this is accurate. When making an investment, it is crucial to take into account a company's future potential as well as its present performance. Do you believe that more people will purchase Tesla vehicles in the future and that the EV market will continue to grow? Inform us. Please click on one of these two films to view additional information about Tesla and its recent events. I'll see you over there.